girls, welcome to beautiful Bailey Field for tonight's game between AC Commonwealth and our Lionsbridge Football Club. Tonight's match officials are Mr. Dwayne Paquette, Mr. Wilson Tolbert, and Mr. Maurice Smith. Please give a round of applause for tonight's ball kids and our local youth soccer organization of the night, VIP United. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting 11 for our visitors from Chesapeake, AC Commonwealth. The captain of the team, a defender, number 99, Tyler Cyrus. Starting in goal, number 1, AC Shots. A defender, number 39, Tanya Salico. A midfielder, number 47, Roger Rojas. A midfielder, number 77, Robert Alberti. A forward, number 96, Chris Albisco. A defender, number 30, Roy Cox. A midfielder, number 4, Jeremy Brooker. A defender, number 14, Mike Harrell. A forward, number 9, Preston Bremus. And a striker, number 42, Ali Kaladi. And now, the starting lineup for Lionsbridge FC. Our captain on the field, the defender from Belfast, Northern Ireland, number 20, Tennant McVea. Starting in goal from Nottingham, England, number 1, Richard Dearle. A defender from Almere, Holland, number 3, Luke Staats. A midfielder from Richmond, Virginia, number 5, Simon Fitch. A midfielder from Dublin, Ohio, number 6, Emeka Eneli. A forward from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 7, Griffin Garrard. A forward from Albuquerque, New Mexico, number 10, Charles Touche. A midfielder from Dublin, Ohio, number 11, Lehmkuhl. A defender from Albuquerque, New Mexico, number 12, Alex Touche. A midfielder from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, number 13, Colin Muller. And finally, a midfielder from McLean, Virginia, number 16, James Bradley. The head coach for Lionsbridge FC is Chris Wally. He is assisted by Tennant McVea, Anthony Moore, Fernando Zuniga, and Nathan Jones. The athletic trainer is Daryl Brooks of Riverside Health Systems, and our team physician is Dr. J.R. Barley of Riverside. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Lionsbridge FC asks that we all join together as one people to honor the United States of America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to Bailey Field for this season's season finale for Lionsbridge FC. Lionsbridge FC is once again taking on AC Commonwealth here at Bailey Field in Yorktown, Virginia. AC Commonwealth was the second team that Lionsbridge faced and the second team that they defeated earlier in the season. The visitors from Chesapeake were hoping for a bit of revenge here after falling earlier in the season, 2-0. Those goals were scored in that contest by number 10 Charles Touche in the 39th minute, and then number 24 Alfie Pope in the 79th minute. My name is Austin Urch, and I'm excited to be bringing you one last game this season from Bailey Field. It is about 83 degrees outside. It feels like it's 90 degrees with 76% humidity, so it's quite warm down on the field. Lionsbridge is currently 6-0 this season, with a 28-1 goal differential. So as we get started with this contest, I'll give you the lineups first for the visitors. Number 39, Punya Lehmkuhl. In defense, number 99, the captain, Tyler Cyrus. Defender number 30, Roy Cox. Defender number 14, Mike Harrell. Midfielder number 47, Roger Rojas. Midfielder number 77, Robert Alberti. Midfielder number 4, Jeremy Brooker. A forward number 96, Chris Albiston. A forward number 9, Preston Bramus. And a forward number 42, Ali Alkadi. And in the goal tonight, number 1, Casey Shops. That's the lineup for AC Commonwealth as Lionsbridge currently has possession. Have their lineups to you in a moment as Simon Fitch looked to take a turn and head towards the 18, but he's quickly stopped by Robert Alberti of AC Commonwealth, and the throw-in for Lionsbridge here early on. This one to be taken by Bradley. Defender got his foot on that one and sent it out of play. Another throw-in for Lionsbridge. So Lehmkuhl is able to interrupt that last attempt. So here's Bradley again. Up to Touche, Charles Touche. This time it's sent over the end line. Nice play there by defender number 99, Tyler Cyrus, to play it off the attacker for a goal kick for Commonwealth. In the lineup tonight for Lionsbridge FC, starting in the back with the defenders, number 12, Alex Touche, the captain for tonight's squad, number 20, Tennant McVea, number 3, Luke Staats, and in the midfield, number 13, Colin Muller, number 5, Simon Fitch, number 11, Kurt Lehmkuhl, number 6, Emeka Eneli. Number 16, James Bradley. And up top, 2 forwards tonight. Number 7, Griffin Garrard, and number 10, Charles Touche. And then between the sticks tonight from across the pond, number 1, Richard Dearle. Lionsbridge gets called for a foul there. AC Commonwealth with a quick restart. Now playing it up top, looking for Bramus, but nice touch there from McVea to cut out the pass. Lionsbridge are able to win back possession. McVea up towards the far side of the field, around the middle of the park. Trying to fight his way through 2 defenders as a Lionsbridge player. A good stop by Alberti. Wins the ball back. But AC Commonwealth still putting pressure, now just a few inches outside the 18. A slow rolling shot across from Chris Albiston. Easily played out by a Lionsbridge defender. But a great opportunity here, just 3 minutes into the contest for AC Commonwealth. This corner looks to be taken by Lehmkuhl towards the far post. No one can really get ahead on that one. Bramus lays it back. Chipped in towards the goalkeeper, but sent out by the Lionsbridge defense. And this one is rifled up by Lehmkuhl, just a few feet wide of the post. Richard Dearle not too troubled by that one. If a Lionsbridge player scores on a header tonight, everyone in the stadium will win a free chicken sandwich courtesy of Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A has been a proud sponsor of Lionsbridge Football Club since 2017. So with Charles Touche up top again this game, starting. Currently leads the team with 8 goals this season. Right behind him is number 9, number 22, and number 24. So Travis Cook, James Lee, and Alfie Pope They each have 3. And then just shy of a handful of players behind them, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Each with 2 goals. Simon Fitch, Emeka Eneli, Griffin Garrard, and Brennan Burton. And then Kurt Lehmkuhl, Alex Touche, as well as number 19, Vitor Gomes, each with 1 goal apiece. So Charles Touche is definitely their main goal scorer on the squad. It helps so much with his 6'3" frame up inside the box. He can get his head on the ball as McVea shoulders the forward. Much like in a lacrosse game, you would see that kind of challenge. It was still early on, less than 5 minutes in. The recipient of the challenge is making his case that McVea should get a card here early on. Or at least a conversation from the referee, but the referee perfectly knows what happened, as does Tennant McVea, and he knows he's not allowed to do that. But another free kick, set piece opportunity here for AC Commonwealth. About 35 yards away from the goal. Players lined up on the edge of the box. This is a low cross sent in. And punched away by the goalkeeper, Dearle. Shot from Rojas was on target. Alcati had the shot. The header was on target, tipped away by Dearle. Coming up for another corner. There's movement inside the box, this one towards the far post. Bramus is the intended target, but knocked away by Fitch. Out for a Lionsbridge, an AC Commonwealth throw-in. Lehmkuhl on the move, but Alberti thinks better of it as he has the throw-in. Long throw from him inside the 18. Knocked away by McVea. Alberti. Well, here's Alcati. Out of play. Alberti to take another throw. Eneli challenging the defender. And AC Commonwealth forced to go backwards all the way to number 99, Tyler Cyrus. Now they're looking to once again start another attack. Bramus mistouch on that last pass, and Lionsbridge clear it well up the field. Here comes Shots. Able to control the ball. And plays it out of bounds. Lionsbridge throw in now. Quickly shifting to the other side of the field, are the midfielders and defenders. As now only Tennant McVea is back for his side. But even now he's ventured onto the side of AC Commonwealth. Nice through pass to Charles Touche. Unable to hang on to it though. It's AC Commonwealth who's able to poke it away. They send it back towards the Lionsbridge side, but only as far as Alex Touche, and he sends in a high cross looking for, I believe that's number 16, James Bradley on the near side, but that's well over the bar, well out of play. And a goal kick for AC Commonwealth. Riverside Sports Medicine team, including doctors J.R. Barley, Stephanie Giamatorio, and Scott Kling, keeps Lionsbridge players healthy and on the field. Riverside Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Lionsbridge FC's choice for everything sports medicine. The kick from Shots is past half field. Staats attempts to play it back to Dearle, but can't get a sure pass on that one. So a big chance for Commonwealth. Alcati is able to pressure Lionsbridge enough so that Bradley is forced to play it out of bounds. Throwing for Lehmkuhl. Bradley is able to get on the end of it and send it up towards the middle of the field. Garrard fighting for this one with Cyrus. And the center referee and the linesman with a bit of a disagreement on who has possession now. The center ref wins over. His call for Lionsbridge. Bradley with the throw. Simple pass. Back to the defender. Number 3, Luke Staats. Was quickly sent up. A foul on Eneli. Might have been a couple hands to the back there of the Commonwealth player. Lehmkuhl went up for a header. Just a bit too physical on the challenge in the air. Deep switch quickly. For Commonwealth as they look to go forward and keep challenging Lionsbridge. Now on the far side of the field, inside the 18. Low and across the ground, knocked away by Dearle. Just barely able to get a hand on that one. And Alex Touche in to save the day. Clears the ball outside the 18. It took a deflection off an AC Commonwealth player. So Lionsbridge with another throw in. Trying to get out of their own territory. Charles Touche, the defender on his back, able to play it up towards Garrard, but no one in the middle of the field to receive that pass. But now aggressive defending coming from Lionsbridge. They've pressured the ball all the way back towards Shots. He's inside his 18. Now trying to make something happen on the far side of the field is Lehmkuhl, and he's able to do that. Now here's Jeremy Brooker on the far side, has Bramus next to him, taking it himself. Attempted through ball, trying to find Ali Al-Khadi on the far side while also trying to test Dearle. See how aggressive he'll be playing tonight, whether he stays on his line or comes out to seize the ball. But Dearle played that one almost as perfectly as you can. Didn't have to lay a hand on the ball, but was there if he needed to. And being able to shield Al-Khadi. Goal kick for Dearle. AC Commonwealth is one of those teams that really limited the offensive Lionsbridge, only allowing 2 goals, the fewest that Lionsbridge has scored this entire season. In all 6 of their contests, they've scored as much as 8 sometimes. Garrard is unable to get on the end of this pass, and aggressive defending coming from Mike Harrell. But not as blatant with the pushes as Tennant McVea was, so he'll get away with this one. And Shots will play the ball back up. With a lot of backspin on it, can't make it to half field. Eneli is able to win the ball in the midfield. Now here's Bradley, 2 defenders on him. Nice pass in between the legs of the defender. Eneli is able to receive it. He's brought down on the challenge. Lehmkuhl unhappy with the call, but referee made the right one. Set piece now for Lionsbridge. Luke Staats taking this one. It's just a bit too far out for the players to be lining up on the 18. But a couple of them making their way forward. Alex Touche, Charles Touche, as well as Emeka Eneli, but he's a few yards behind them. This one sent in from Staats. Alex Touche, the intended target, but it makes its way all the way over to Muller. Muller on the far side without any help. Trying to turn, keep the ball in play, and make something of this attack. But the pressure from the double team forces it out of play. Throw in for Commonwealth. Great touch from Alberti to move the ball up the field, but Lionsbridge had defenders back, ready to intercept the play. So they'll head up the field once again. Bradley brought down, and once again it's Lehmkuhl. When Bradley was tackled, he immediately fell onto the ball, grabbed it with his arm, so he has to be careful there. So that one's headed on target. But easy save for the goalkeeper, no problem. As Muller got the shot off, and Staats over the back of the defender. Bramus trying to plead with the referee, plead his case, maybe get a free kick there. Throwing down the line from Al-Khadi. Bramus with a good touch to control it and plays it off of number 16, James Bradley once again. Bramus with a bit of assistance for his teammate, telling him to play it to his feet. So that way you won't have to waste a touch to bring the ball down. Eneli goes down, this time from Alberti. Lionsbridge free kick. With a quick restart, Emeka Eneli tries to find Bradley, but it's on his back foot, well behind him. Unfortunate error there for Lionsbridge. They more or less hand possession over to the visitors, and the visitors have been applying much more pressure on Lionsbridge than they've been used to this whole season. As Touche goes down, and Big tackle there from number 47, Roger Rojas. Deep cross. Casey Schott's able to get on the end of it. Easily enough for him. He grabs it, rolls it out to a defender. Now Commonwealth attempts to go forward on the far side of the field. Able to keep the ball in bounds for a moment before Lionsbridge sends it away. Lionsbridge pleading their case as they definitely had one there. It seemed like it went off of a Commonwealth player. This one just doesn't go their way. But in the end, Lionsbridge with the ball. Nice attempt there to go down the line to Garrard. The ball just barely skipping out of play. Throwing for Commonwealth, trying to get the ball in behind the line of defense. Ramus gets his foot on that one. Now a fight in the midfield here for possession. Alberti controlling the ball. Gives it away. Here's Lehmkuhl in the middle of the field. Has options on either side. It looks like here's Garrard. Excuse me, Muller. And Muller plays Lehmkuhl, but Lehmkuhl lets this one slide between his feet. And it's a corner kick for Lionsbridge FC, so a big chance here. A good defending from Commonwealth. Recognizing that Lehmkuhl let that one slide just for a moment so it could be on his right foot. And perfectly timed challenge to poke the ball away. Staats is over to take this one. Took Lionsbridge 39 minutes to get on the board in the previous meeting between these two. We'll see if they can get it done in less than half the time here. Short corner. Back to Staats, and this cross towards the far side near the top of the 18. But no one is there. Kept alive for the moment by Simon Fitch. They'll only send it over the goal line. Foul by Lionsbridge's McVea. Free kick for Commonwealth. They'll play this quickly to the far side of the field. Just barely keeping it in bounds was Albiston, but his touch betrays him eventually. And it's out for a throw-in. Referee calls for the whistle. The players are headed off to the sideline.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The game is being delayed.
The game is being delayed by inclement weather. So lightning and thunder has struck in the surrounding vicinity. So the game will just be paused for a moment. Hopefully just the minimum 30 minutes. So stay tuned online to see any updates from Lionsbridge FC on Facebook. We'll have the game back to you as soon as we can. We hope you'll stick around. We are back in better than ever here at Bailey Field. The second half of the first half, after 17.5 minutes of play, we had to take a quick break. A bit too long. A bit longer than we would have liked, but we're back here under the lights. So we are still scoreless. 0-0 AC Commonwealth taking on Lionsbridge FC. Lionsbridge hoping for a almost perfect season, but an undefeated season. Only one goal scored against them earlier this year for a goal differential of 28-1. Had a couple of chances for each side earlier in this contest. Big save coming out of Richard Dearle as the header was on target and headed towards the far post before he was able to get to the ball in time, knock it away. Lionsbridge, a couple of chances, but none of them were on target. Both teams still level footing here, trying to find the opener. It seems like AC Commonwealth have been putting more pressure on Lionsbridge than the other way around. So far, nothing to show for it. Throwing out for Lionsbridge. Staats set to take this one. Thanks for sticking around through the break. We'll probably have an abridged halftime as well, since the rain delay cut us a bit short. There's a throw-in for Commonwealth. Lehmkuhl ready to take this one. Quickly back and hold to receive it. Now trying to turn up the line, but knocked out of play by Bradley. Augie will take this one. Bramus can't keep the ball. A pair of Lionsbridge defenders was too much for him. An unfortunate touch as that one's out of play. Staats can't keep it in. Nice sliding tackle from Fitch. Is able to interrupt the pass. Win back possession for his squad. Lionsbridge taking a moment, catch their breaths, and they'll look to go forward. Slowly building up from the back. Dearle plays it up. Good pressure, though, from the midfielders, specifically Robert Alberti there, forcing the mistake from the Lionsbridge defense. That pass headed out of play. A couple players appealing for a handball, but referee says no foul. As number 7, Griffin Garrard, is brought down. Free kick for Lionsbridge. They'll elect to go backwards with this one before trying to move forward again. Touched towards his own goalkeeper by Rojas. Lionsbridge nearly with an opportunity. Charles Touche lets this one fly with a side volley, but just off target. Nice build-up, though, from Lionsbridge. We've seen them play quite a few long balls over the top in previous contests, and this was one of the first times that they've started to do that tonight here. We'll see if it pays off for them, as now they have a corner. Griffin Garrard here to take it. 21st minute. Swing towards the near post, headed out of play. Another Lionsbridge corner. Great proactive defending from AC Commonwealth, not allowing a Lionsbridge player to get their head on the ball. Even try shots. Well, this one's towards the far post. Another great defensive header. Alex Touche brings it back in. McVea can't control it. Now almost out of play by Augie into his own bench. Great throw to Garrard in the corner, able to keep it in. Sent towards the top of the 18. Fitch, header to Bradley. Bradley on his left foot. Sends this one towards goal, but it's a couple feet behind. No problem for AC Commonwealth.
Your attention, please. With the owner of a grade 4 Fusion with a license plate VGD 6790, please report to the
Lionsbridge having the
That's the owner of a grade 4
larger percentage of possession here once we've restarted.
6790. Please report to the merchandise stand because you're a winner. You have the dirtiest car in the parking lot, and you just wanted 3 months worth of car wash.
Seems like like every single home game we've had here at Bailey Field has been delayed for a bit due to inclement weather, lightning and thunder. We've been able to finish them in the same night, fortunately. It looks like we'll do that here. Throwing from Staats to Fitch. Nice pressure, though, by Bramis, and he wins the ball back for Commonwealth. Now looking to go forward. Lehmkuhl. Nice pass up the wing. A big slide tackle from a defender. It looks like Touche who was able to get there. Denying any opportunity of a cross throw-in for Commonwealth. This one like a bullet towards the penalty mark before being sent out by a Lionsbridge player. Nice attempt from Rojas. I believe that was actually it's Cyrus to try to send that back into the box on towards Dearle, but out on the opposite side of the field for a throw-in. Staats takes it back to Dearle. Dearle makes a move to get past one defender. We'll have plenty of time. Somehow this one ends up with Lehmkuhl. He'll pass it out wide to the far side of the field. Attempted pass there from number 13, Muller. Well, it looks like an illegal throw-in for Lionsbridge, so that'll be a quick change of possession. Commonwealth now will have the ball in their hands. Look to build up a counterattack. An important way to that will be securing possession in the midfield. The referee gestures for the ball boy to quickly grab the ball, which was on the field. Pushing it back from a couple players. Ball still in bounds. Eneli is brought down from behind. Alberti was the foul. Free kick for Lionsbridge. Five minutes in. Nice set piece about 35 yards out from the goal. Referee indicating that a couple more yards will be necessary from the one-man wall. 5 Lionsbridge players lined up on the edge of the 18. Set to go forward. This one headed towards Touche, but he can't get the body part on it. Garrard pressuring the ball, and it'll go out of play off of his leg. Throwing for Commonwealth far side of the field. Lionsbridge midfielder and forwards. Now stepping up, trying to man mark the defenders. Keeping Commonwealth here as this one played out of bounds off Alberti's foot. So it pays off for Lionsbridge. They now have possession. At least a throw in, but can they keep it? Touche is brought down, but we'll call him for the foul. It's Tyler Cyrus. Able to force the physical play out of Touche and causing the miscue. The near side of the field. Just out of frame is number 42, Ali Al-Qadi for AC Commonwealth, but will like to go down that same side. But all alone, it would have been a nice opportunity if they had been able to switch the field. Nice control by James Bradley, but a foul by Luke Staats brings the play back. Staats unhappy with it. Trying to plead his case to the referee. As Jeremy Brooker was fouled on the challenge. So Lehmkuhl is taking this one. He'll step away as Cyrus now moving closer to the ball. He's the man behind it. Touche. Much too close. Now he's about 10 yards away. Markings on the field for American football help the referee much easier and should help the players as well. It's Commonwealth with the cross into the box. Touched away by Touche. Throw in inside the 18 yards towards the end line for Commonwealth, but they'll bring it back out. Garrard trying to challenge for this one, and he'll get there in time, able to deflect the shot. Lehmkuhl. Half cross, half shot. But Dearle easily comes off his line, grabs it. Only Preston Bramus was there to challenge him, and it was a second too late. Staats. Back to Dearle. We'll switch the field. Touche. Back to Dearle. And split the defenders, but a giveaway there. Bramus offsides. It was a nice interception, though, from Commonwealth. And a lot of high-pressure defending, trying to force a mistake out of Lionsbridge. Nearly did there. Preston Bramus just a fraction of a yard offsides. Had he been onsides, though, it would have led to most likely a great chance on goal. There were no defenders between him and Dearle as this long ball played over the top to James Bradley. Cyrus battling on the near sideline, and that's out of play. Lionsbridge corner. Griffin Garrard. Will take this with his right. Once again, Charles Touche, 6'3" frame. One of the favorite targets for Lionsbridge. We'll see how they play this one towards the far post. Lionsbridge player gets there first, but sends it out over the crossbar. Only Bowditch Ford can give you a Bowditch deal. Our lowest price possible, the absolute best service, and our commitment to your safety. We want to be your transportation partner for life. Bowditch Ford, nobody beats a Bowditch deal. Goal kick from Shots. Past half field. Fitch able to get his head on this one. Take back possession. We'll play it to McVea in the defense. Team captain for Lionsbridge tonight. Now trying to go up the wing, Charles Touche. Nice pass to Lehmkuhl. Far sideline, looking for a cross, low and on the ground, finds Garrard. Able to lay it off for Fitch. Fitch, shot is low on the ground and off to the side. No trouble for Shots. Want to protect your car and stuff without spending a bunch of cash? State Farm has you covered for less. Here's the deal. When you combine State Farm, auto, and renter's insurance, you save an average of $642. To combine and start saving on the peninsula, contact State Farm agent Jimmy Fay at jimmyfay.com. Deep goal kick finds the foot of Staats, really making its way all the way through the Lionsbridge defense. Bramus can't control this one. Lionsbridge players brought down. Charles Touche was the one who was tackled there, earned Lionsbridge the foul. Strong physical play from both sides. The previous meeting between these two teams, there were a couple of yellow cards given out. Touche's pass forward was played off his own defender. Everyone's back up on the field. Eneli on the far side. Emeka Eneli can't control the pass, and fortunately Fitch is there, able to bring it back into play. Now Bradley on the near side. Left-footed cross is knocked away by a defender. Another Lionsbridge corner kick. No player for AC Commonwealth. Just having a quick conversation with the referee as he leapt into a challenge. Definitely caught the player. Gerard's corner is short. He'll receive it back from Staats. Knocked on towards goal, nearly in on the far post. I believe Garrard would have been the recipient of the goal. But a couple inches on the wrong side of the post. And still we're scoreless here, 33 minutes in. Mosquito Joe provides mosquito, tick, and flea control treatment to residential and commercial customers right here on the peninsula. Their technicians are trained outdoor pest control experts dedicated to one thing: getting rid of mosquitoes, ticks, and fleas so that you can enjoy being outside again. Thank you to Mosquito Joe for their long-standing support of Lionsbridge FC. Nice defending from Commonwealth, denying the pass to go forward, so Lionsbridge will have to reset. Take a couple steps backwards, and now there's a long ball over the top. Flicked on, Charles Touche in the middle. I believe that's Garrard on the far side. And a misplayed pass to the back foot of Lehmkuhl. He's unable to put a finish on target. They're still coming forward with pressure. Free kick for Commonwealth. Garrard was the closest player for Lionsbridge, so I assume he'll get called for the foul. As the visiting player is still down on the field. He's back up to his feet. Mike Harrell and the referee with the assist there. It just looks like he'll walk it off. A free kick for Commonwealth. As they look to switch the field. Lionsbridge, though, pressuring. Ball still in place. Lehmkuhl able to find his way in between a pair of Lionsbridge defenders, and he'll lay it off to Augie. But Fitch takes it right off his foot. Emeka Eneli to Bradley, and Bradley's brought down. Bit of a harsh call going against Commonwealth. This Lehmkuhl seemed to have made contact with the ball first. But still a free kick for Lionsbridge. Referee definitely seeming to call this one much tighter than a few of the other contests we've had here at Bailey Field. Perhaps that'll lead to some frustration from either side. Staats with the play off of Augie's legs and out of bounds. Throwing for Staats. Garrard tries to play it up. Can't quite make sufficient contact on the ball. Preston Bramus trying to knock the ball onto Brooker. Lionsbridge defenders, too many, and they're too fast. Another Lionsbridge throw. Commonwealth have defended really well against the throw-ins from Lionsbridge, forcing them back 9 times out of 10, it seems, or at least forcing a giveaway, and they've done it again here. So it's knocked up the field. Great job to get around the defender on the far side. Now Alberti, middle of the field, a nice through ball there, looking for Brooker. Cross low and on the ground. Staats is able to get there in time, and he'll clear that one away. Still going forward. Alberti. Played out wide to Lehmkuhl. Great attempt there, but an even better block from Charles Touche as he raced over to make the defensive play. That'll slow down the attack for just a moment. Augie. Great tackle by Eneli. Turning up the field now. Great give and go. Lionsbridge. 2-on-3. Charles Touche trying to get this one to his preferred foot on his right. He'll send it low towards the near post. Nice save from Shots as he's able to collect that one. Low shot skipping over the grass. Nice job from Touche, able to create some separation there. We're now into the 38th minute. Nice job, though, from Shots. He was able to maintain his composure under the pressure and follow the ball all the way into his arms. Had quite a bit of rain here during the delay, so the pitch is just a bit wet. The ball will skip around even more in addition to its standard amount on artificial turf. As Eneli is being challenged, he's able to hold off the defender and get the pass away to Lehmkuhl. Lehmkuhl switching the field of play. Here's Bradley now. 2 defenders. Lays it off for Eneli. Inside the 18. Goes backwards for Fitch. Looking for an opportunity to go forward. Is able to find one. And a header is off target from Garrard. The referee will say he redirected it out of play off of a Commonwealth player. So Lionsbridge with another corner. Number 3, Luke Staats to take this one. And a yellow card issued to the goalkeeper, Casey Schatz. Not quite sure what was going on there, but maybe a bit of pushing and shoving. Now the referee gives a go-ahead. This corner is sent towards the near post. Immediately a foul is called inside the box, and a free kick is awarded to AC Commonwealth. Ball played back. Casey Schatz. Got some big saves in the previous contest against Lionsbridge. Tried his best, but in the end, Lionsbridge would put 2 goals past him. The first one coming in the 39th minute from Charles Touche, and the second one in the 79th from Alfie Pope.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, will the Lionsbridge FC host families please report to the field gate closest to the Lionsbridge March 10th? Will the host families
Another free kick, this one to be taken by Tyler Cyrus.
Lionsbridge March 10th? Thank you.
Team captain and defender. We're the visitors tonight, right on the halfway line. Bramus getting a jump on a defender, but Alex Touche uses his height to his advantage. The attack is snuffed out. Garrard on the far sideline. Will send the ball. Charles Touche on his horse, trying to get on to the end of this one. A mistake from a defender in the giveaway. Touche, Bradley in the middle, cross trying to reach him, but just a few yards too far. He's able to hold on to the ball. Low cross inside and immediately knocked away by the midfielder, Roger Rojas, who came back to defend. Eneli, Garrard, nice pass to find Eneli again. Trying to cut through 3 defenders. Somehow able to hang on to the ball, slips it out wide. Big shot over the crossbar. All Pro Tactical's high-performance sports backpacks are designed and constructed with the same tactical technology that our nation's heroes depend on to carry their mission-critical equipment. Why should you expect anything less either? All backpacks are guaranteed for life. So use what the Lionsbridge FC players use and check them out at allprotactical.com. So that last shot from Muller going over the bar, a great chance it would have been. He'd been able to get that on frame, at least test the goalkeeper's shots. The ball slips off the foot of Garrard. Commonwealth now with the lofted through ball over the top to Preston Bramus. Dearle comes out of his box by about 10 yards to clear this one. And Touche just barely misses trying to settle that one. Charles Touche, that was. Bradley goes up, mid-air collision. Commonwealth maintained possession. Ball played up the near sideline now. Brooker trying to get on the end of it. But in the end, it's Staats who did well enough to shield him from the ball as it rolled out of play. Looks like Staats' back foot lifted up there on the throne, but the referee doesn't see it. He'll get away with that one. Cross played now to the far sideline, just out of the reach of Albiston. A nice interception, though, off the controlling touch. And a foul called against Lionsbridge as Garrard just tripped up the defender. Made a touch to get past him, and here's a yellow card for Garrard as he played the ball even though it was spotted by the referee. It's a bit of a silly mistake there. Unnecessary, so a yellow card, one for each side. One for shots in the 39th minute, the other for Garrard. Free kick is played to the outside. Muller. Nice step by Alex Touche. He'll force the ball out off the AC Commonwealth midfielder. Lionsbridge doesn't have a lot of room to work with here inside their own territory. The pressure on the back of Charles Touche. Ball is played out of bounds. Throwing for Commonwealth. This one all the way back into the defense. Cyrus trying to play this one up. Intercepted, though, by Bradley. And Emeka Eneli looking for the quick restart. Commonwealth players in his path. He's able to find it. The giveaway by Lehmkuhl. Now here's Commonwealth headed the other way. Through ball, but here's Dearle inside his 18. Easily and comfortably picks that one up. We'll roll it out to Alex Touche. We'll try to find his twin brother up the far sideline. Well, that pass is out of play. No substitutes from either side. Here in the first half. Might see some changes at halftime. Maybe Commonwealth putting on an extra midfielder instead of a defender. Lionsbridge playing with 3 in the back. Commonwealth with 4. Also, there's the argument of if it's not broken, don't fix it. Headed up by McVea. Lionsbridge are able to clear the ball out of their own half. As Bradley takes a big touch and that one escapes him. Sent back in. Staats able to keep the ball alive. Bit of a slow pass, finally reaching Dearle, and he plays it back up. Trying to get to Charles Touche. Referee whistles for halftime. So stay tuned through the halftime for a quick recognition of the host families who helped make the Lionsbridge FC roster possible. We're still scoreless here. Both teams looking for the advantage. We'll be right back.
Only Bowditch Ford can give you a Bowditch deal. A Bowditch deal is our lowest price possible and more for your trade. It's a better selection. It's keeping you safe in our store, on our lot, and in our test drive vehicles. It's the best service from quick lane to collision to parts and repair. It's home delivery. Our goal is to be your transportation partner for life. So, you see, a Bowditch deal is much more than just a great low price. Bowditch Ford. Nobody beats a Bowditch deal.
Don't dance around your mosquito and tick problem. Let Mosquito Joe take care of it. Mosquito Joe. Outside is fun again.
I think for patients who are considering knee replacement, you want to have knee pain as your primary complaint. That's the person who I think should consider knee replacement surgery. We've developed a rapid recovery program at Riverside Walter Reed, which allows you to have the procedure done in the morning and be up walking a couple hours later. And I think that's very beneficial to our patient population. In addition, most patients go home within 24 hours. The best recovery is a patient who is independently motivated, limited pain in the knee after the replacement, and in physical therapy.
The anterior cruciate ligament reconstruction surgery at our facility is performed arthroscopically. It is a minimally invasive procedure. It allows the athletes to recover a lot quicker. So the ACL reconstruction surgery has a high success rate, higher than 90% success rate. We could do the best surgery in the world, but the physical therapy is quite important after this type of surgery. This requires regaining the range of motion first, later on the strength, and then lastly but not least, the endurance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to midfield once again as we recognize our 2020 Lionsbridge FC host families. This summer, 11 local families hosted Lionsbridge FC players in their homes. Without them, Lionsbridge FC would not be able to recruit players from all around the world to be a part of this club and this community. And click on host families. That's lionsbridgefc.com and click on host families. have another missed goal. All had a lot of hang time. Just a little to the outside with that last hit. Oh, and we have a goal!
Looking for either Charles Touche or Emeka Eneli, but he couldn't find either of them. It's number 77, Robert Alberti, gets in the path of the ball. Nice save, though, from the AC Commonwealth midfielder. Unfortunately, gives possession right back over to Lionsbridge as they're headed up the field. Clever touch to get around the defender. Bradley with some space for himself. Low cross all the way through the 18. Lehmkuhl on the near sideline, but he'll put this cross into the back netting of the goal. A swift counterattack from Lionsbridge, but ultimately they come up with nothing, and they can't double their lead. Forwards just a step too late on the cross. Shots with the goal kick up towards the middle of the field. Alberti is pushed from behind, so he can't quite get it. And behind the ball is number 14, Mike Harrell. This free kick is to nobody on either side, so Lionsbridge steps in to clear the ball back. As Harrell gets a shot at redemption, plays this one down the line almost perfectly. And here's Chris Albiston fighting with Alex Touche. Touche keeps it in bounds. And a great play to quickly get out from their defensive third with Lionsbridge. Charles Touche trying to find Garrard once again, as he only had one defender to beat. That defender proved to be too much there. Throw in from Muller. Eneli battling on the near sideline. This one's forced out of play. Throw in for Lionsbridge. Throw in heads backwards to Fitch. Fitch will switch the field. Luke Staats. Now with a cross. Looking for Touche, and he's pushed away. Garrard nearly on the end of it, though. Casey shots off his line. Makes the easy grab. A quick restart. Pressure from Lionsbridge. It's enough to cause a disruption to the play going forward, but not enough to halt it. Alex Touche, though, using his speed to intercept the ball as it was sent up the field towards Preston Bramus. Lehmkuhl trying to take on a pair of defenders, but he's stripped of the ball. Now Commonwealth appealing that they had an advantage going forward. They were quickly on a counterattack. I believe that was Roger Rojas. Was able to take the ball off of the Lionsbridge player's foot and get it off to a teammate before he was being brought down. And on the far sideline with a lot of speed, able to get around a couple of Lionsbridge defenders. Simon Fitch has to step in, but it's not enough. Low cross played out of bounds by McVea. Corner kick for AC Commonwealth. A great chance here to find the equalizer. Off the set piece, a couple players heading up slowly afterwards. Here's the kick towards the far side. Rell can't get his head on that one, and it's all the way out on the other side of the field for a throw-in. Lionsbridge to take it. Alex Touche. Has McVea and Fitch. Fitch making himself available. Likes to go over all of them, find his twin with the link up, and Charles Touche heads it on. Garrard to Eneli. Now Bradley on the far side. 5-on-5 situation. Inside the 18. Clever move by Bradley. But he's down. Back up on his field. Garrard with the cross, trying to find Eneli. Lehmkuhl. Top of the 18. Makes a couple defenders miss and even fall to the ground as this cross is in. Looking for Charles Touche, and he nearly takes out a defender. So no goal for Lionsbridge, and Charles Touche will get a yellow card as his challenge was just a fraction of a second too late. And collided with the head of number 14, Mike Harrell. Yellow card for Touche in the 55th minute. Free kick is up. Past midfield. McVea knocks it back towards the side of Commonwealth. Eneli able to escape away from the scrum with the ball. That one's off his foot. It's cleared by Commonwealth deep into Lionsbridge territory. Yellow card seems to be given to Commonwealth player number 77. He's not too happy about this one, still having some words with the referee after.
That yellow card was brought to you by AC Commonwealth's number 77, Robert Alberti.
So Robert Alberti with the card. And the warning from the referee. Fitch able to dispossess the midfielder. Relay the ball out to Bradley. Bradley to Garrard. Some pressure coming up from Commonwealth. Alex Touche with a touch into the middle of the field. Finds Eneli. Plays it out wide to Muller. Able to evade a slide tackle. Now two defenders on him. He'll play this one out of bounds off the defender. Corner kick. A substitution for AC Commonwealth. There'll be a pair of substitutes for the visitors. As Roger Rojas will head towards the sideline, along with number 77, Robert Alberti, who received a yellow card just a bit ago. Corner kick towards the far post. And somehow it trickles into the back of the net. A goal for Lionsbridge FC. They double the lead here in the 58th minute. Looks like that one will count for Alex Touche. We'll await confirmation on that one. There was a bit of chaos inside the 6-yard box. It is confirmed that Alex Touche was able to get the header into the back of the net. Luke Staats with the assist. So Lionsbridge now up 2-0 against Commonwealth. Muller laying it off to Fitch. Eneli going forward now on the far sideline. Bradley can't get the cross off his foot. That's out for a goal kick. Lionsbridge FC would like to recognize and thank Parkway Print Shop for their partnership and support during the 2020 season. For all your printing, apparel, and merchandise needs, check out Parkway Print Shop. Shots with the goal kick. Lehmkuhl is able to get his head on it. With the pressure from the substitute, number 17. Duran forces the misplay. I believe Edison also onto the field for Commonwealth. This one is played all the way back to Dearle. With one man pressuring him, he's able to get the pass away. Can't quite get it to Charles Touche, though. And that pass will come with a receipt return to sender. Dearle, ball back in his hands. Now trying to orchestrate the defenders in midfield, slowly moving up the field. So he sets the ball on the ground. Plays the ball up. Flicked on to find number 13, Muller. Inside the 18-yard box, able to get a cross off, but doesn't really get anywhere of consequence. Alex Touche redirecting the pass from Commonwealth out of play. Now a counterattack. Bremis. Once again knocked out of bounds by Touche. Throwing from Albiston. This time it's out off a Commonwealth player, so third time is the charm for Lionsbridge. So they're able to halt the attack. Now tasked with coming out of their own territory. Albiston urging his teammates to try to lock Lionsbridge in here. Muller. Interception, though, by Bremis. The ball trickles in between the Lionsbridge defenders all the way back to Dearle. He'll redistribute the ball. Coming back now the other way. Out of play, Lionsbridge throw. There's a free kick just inside the field of play for Lionsbridge. So it's a great chance to add to their lead. 2-0 was the final scoreline of the first meeting between these two. The second game of the season for the home team, Lionsbridge FC. This free kick is up towards the middle of the box. Shots coming out trying to claim it, but gets his hands on it, only punches it away. But contact's made with the goalkeeper. The foul is called against the defender. I believe that's number 12, Alex Touche. Quick restart. Coming out from their own territory. Off the goal line. Interception, though, by Eneli. Charles Touche. Able to find a turn. Now here's Muller. Lays it off trying to find Fitch. Pass gets there. Interception, though, by Jaron. Takeaway by Bradley. Far side of the field. Room to get a cross in. Two players goes sliding in for a challenge. One's last off Bradley for a goal kick. Lionsbridge Football Club would like to thank our incredible friends at Clancy & Days Construction Company for their long-standing support of the club. Clancy & Days has been a proud sponsor of Lionsbridge FC since day one. Clancy & Days aims to do the right thing the right way, and that's the Clancy way. Muller to the middle of the field, Garrard. Lehmkuhl's a step late to the play, and Shots is able to clear this one outside the 18. Also outside the field of play, another substitution for Commonwealth. Lionsbridge yet to make a change. Throwing for Commonwealth. Their backs up against the wall here, down 2-0. Just under half an hour to put a result on the board. A free kick, though, just inside their opponent's territory, about a yard or so. The restart on the far sideline. Crosses up into the box. Muller heads it away. Eneli is the recipient. Able to play the ball up the wing. And now a foot race, Charles Touche. And Casey Shots gets there first. And clears the ball away. Referee's flag goes up for offsides, but Lionsbridge with possession. near sideline now. Lehmkuhl. Low cross all the way through. No one is there. Garrard, closest player, and was a few yards back. Throw in for Commonwealth. Now the first substitute for Lionsbridge, all the way up at the halfway line. So now into the contest is Gabriel Palomares, and he'll be taking out Griffin Garrard. Restart from Cox now. With the giveaway in the middle of the field. Fitch on the ball. As Rojas is now back into the contest. Cleared away by Dearle. Far sideline, Touche able to get his head on it. Plays it to himself. Tries to keep it in bounds, and he does successfully. Eneli is there inside the 18. He'll let a shot go. Good save, though, by the goalkeeper. Shots. Nobody else there for Lionsbridge to follow up. But he definitely spilled that one, and that's how Lionsbridge came up with a goal earlier in the contest. They can't find one this time. Giveaway in the middle of the field. Brooker trying to find Bramus. But caught out by the Lionsbridge defenders. Bradley nearly goes down on the sliding challenge, but a key interception from Charles Touche. Gives his side the ball back. Clever move to get around the defender. Pass to Lehmkuhl, and Lehmkuhl trying to pass it into the far corner of the net, but off target. Unfortunate break there. It was a great chance for Lionsbridge. And a quick restart. Cox up the wing. Here's Albiston, able to get around Alex Touche. Bramus looks to reposition Albiston on the ball. Alex Touche rights his wrong. He gets tangled up with the attacker. Has some parting words for him. Dearle will come over. But Albiston's already on his feet. And a quick restart from Lionsbridge. Lehmkuhl headed up the field. Muller back on his feet. A couple Lionsbridge midfielders slow to join the attack. Lehmkuhl to Palomares. Back to Lehmkuhl. We'll play it all the way out to the wing. Bradley. Palomares. Turned away by two defenders. He commits a foul. Muller is down. He seems to be holding the back of his left leg. But he's back up on his feet, still continuing to play as this through ball is headed into dangerous territory. Duran is on this. Cross through the 6-yard box and out the other side. Muller finally goes down. It looks like two substitutes are getting ready for Lionsbridge. Theo Biddle onto the field for Muller. The trainer making his way out as we'll just walk back together. Also, Jamie Gunderson taking the place of Luke Staats.
And number 15 from Washington, D.C., Theo Biddle. They will be taking the places of number 13, Colin and number 3, Luke Staats.
Now looking for the throw-in. Lionsbridge just waiting the signal from the referee. Charles Touche lays it back to Biddle, who will get his first touch of the game. That one sent deep into opposing territory. Eneli able to get on this one. Palomares on his left, Touche on his right, as well as Gunderson. Gunderson gets his first touch. Trying to find a chance to get around the defender, laying across. Nearly finds Palomares, but good step by the defender. Able to slow down the attack. Now here's Fitch. This one's able to reach the far wing. Inside the 18, the shot goes and off target.
Hey, Mike, get the goalie. Get our goalie. Mike, get our goalie.
So tonight's Jimmy Fay defensive play of the game is brought to you by Jimmy Fay at Commonwealth. About 35 yards away from the goal. Players line up on the edge of the box. This is a low cross sent in. And punched away by the goalkeeper, Dearle. Contact State Farm agent Jimmy Fay at jimmyfay.com. Tonight's good neighbor of the game is the goalkeeper for Lionsbridge FC, Richard Dearle. Made an important save earlier in the contest at the very beginning to deny the go-ahead goal from Commonwealth and preserve the shutout to where it is now in the 72nd minute. As Lionsbridge is ahead 2-0. Throw in on the far side of the field. Deep throw, getting about 30 yards on that one. Fitch battling with Garrard. Commonwealth comes away with it. So on the far side of the field, Lionsbridge defenders slowly closing in, but they can't get the job done. Play finally tries to switch, and the intended target is Roy Cox. Gunderson, though, able to make an interception. Palomares quickly met by a defender, but gets the ball off his foot to the near sideline. Lehmkuhl. Ball trying to find Touche. Charles Touche inside the 18. Back to Emeka and Eneli. But too much pressure forces the ball out of his possession. Great defensive effort from Commonwealth. Just enough to disrupt the play and pick out any passes as they try to start a counterattack of their own all the way down on the opposite sideline. Playing for a deep through ball, but it's out of play. Throwing for Lionsbridge. This one only about 20 yards before it being knocked back out of play by Commonwealth. Taking it again, Alex Touche. And still the 20 field players marching slowly down the field. This time it's now on the ground for a set piece, a free kick for Lionsbridge. Palomares to take this. A couple more midfielders slowly making their way up the field for Lionsbridge, up to the edge of the box. Defenders in there as well. Biddle and Gunderson about 5 yards outside as this free kick is up. Shot's able to get a couple hands on that one, and it's knocked away by the defender, number 30, Roy Cox. The Lionsbridge, though, maintaining possession as they had numbers up towards the midfield. Palomares trying to find Eneli. This one knocked out of bounds by Roger Rojas. Throwing for Lionsbridge. Still putting the pressure on here as we approach the final 15 of the contest. Lionsbridge ahead by 2. Bradley to take this throw. This one into the box. Touche can't get there in time. Headed away by a defender. Bradley on the receiving end. Back to Palomares, and Lionsbridge will reset and restart the attack. Coming from their own defense. Theo Biddle will play it all the way back to Dearle. Dearle up the near sideline. Fitch can't get there. Eneli able to receive it. Has a couple of options. Finds Fitch. Palomares, middle of the field. Room to turn. We'll find Lehmkuhl. Lehmkuhl to Alex Touche. Left back, venturing up, joining the attack. Ball kept alive. Intended for Alex Touche. Out of play. And another substitution for Lionsbridge FC. We have Augie Cooper. Augie Cooper taking the place of James Bradley. Nice defensive play in the midfield. Lionsbridge really controlling the middle of the park this evening in this contest, and Commonwealth having a lot of trouble going forward to get chances after the break in the first half. The lightning delay that we had. Palomares shakes off a defender. Now is met by another, and we're able to take the ball away. Headed up the field. Ahmed. The pass off the mark. Lehmkuhl back to Fitch. Nice dummy there from Charles Touche, but him and Cooper not on the same page. This ball's now all the way back with shots, and he'll play it up the field. Alex Touche creates separation from the defender and knocks it down the field before another AC Commonwealth defender able to intercept the ball and send it out of play. Colin now into the field for AC Commonwealth as Gunderson makes his way inside the 18. Charles Touche. And he's missed that one just wide of the goal. Tonight's drive of the game is brought to you by Bowditch. Only Bowditch Ford can give you a Bowditch deal, our lowest price possible. Partner for life, Bowditch Ford. Nobody beats a Bowditch deal. Some more substitutes for Lionsbridge. Coming off the field is Lehmkuhl, and taking his place is Vitor Gomes.
Vitor Gomes. He'll be substituting for number 11, Lehmkuhl.
Coming off the field for Commonwealth is Ahmed. Now on is Denton. Able to win possession and find an advantage. Referee waves play on, but that ball is just given away off the touch just a bit too far. The Commonwealth midfielder, but they're able to win the ball back. Duran, far sideline, just off sides. Finally, Dearle has the ball at his feet. He's set to take this free kick. James Lee getting ready at the halfway line. Come onto the field for Lionsbridge. Vitor Gomes will play this one out of bounds. Touche knocks it back to where it came from. And a free kick given to AC Commonwealth. This I believe that's Charles Touche is down on the field. Shots comes over. The trainer is immediately over.
Coaches and staff, thank you for your attendance and support of Lionsbridge FC during this crazy 2020 season. Stay connected with the team throughout the off-season by following us on social media.
James Lee will be headed into the game, taking the place of Charles Touche.
For your convenience, health, and safety,
As Touche is back up on his feet, his twin brother over there with him will help him off the field alongside the trainer. Alex Touche will head back to his position.
coming out onto the field is number 22, James Lee.
It seemed for a moment like play had restarted, but the referee didn't quite give the go-ahead. The ball is brought back to the 20-yard line on the side of AC Commonwealth and played up the wing. Knocked out of bounds by Augie Cooper.
And like, you see number 12, he's at the far side. He's on the 30-yard line right now.
Commonwealth players down. Gomes
Next goal kick.
heads over to help him out, but he's waved away.
So just stay on the next goal kick. Go ahead and highlight him.
So the game getting a bit more physical than it has been in the earlier goings of the contest, now with less than 10 minutes remaining. In addition to stoppage time, of course. Roy Cox on the near sideline, lays it off for Denton. Back to Cox, makes a couple key deflections. He's able to stop the Lionsbridge counter. Cooper goes down. Looks like it'll be a throw-in for Lionsbridge. The referee will indicate that this one is a free kick. And Dearle will head out of his box to take it. Dearle placing the ball exactly how he wants. Lionsbridge. All 10 field players into the half of AC Commonwealth. This ball is up towards Cooper, but he's pushed away from behind. So a free kick for Lionsbridge. A few yards outside the 18-yard box. Chance to increase their lead and definitely put this game to rest. We've seen the initial goal from Griffin Garrard in the 46th minute. And Alex Touche's brace in the 58th. I believe that's Lee and Gomes standing over the ball. Lee steps over, Gomes takes it, fires this one, and that one's into the back of the net. The referee on the sidelines flag is down, no offsides, Lionsbridge goal. This one into the back of the net off the foot of Theo Biddle. In the 84th minute. Great goal for Lionsbridge FC as Gomes sends that ball in low, driven cross into the middle of the box. A lot of chaos going on in there. Defenders can't and unable to get a foot onto the ball to clear it away. And it's also so difficult for shots to try to follow the path of the ball with so many players in his line of sight. But Biddle with the composure to tuck it away beautifully. Lionsbridge now with a 3-0 lead.
Just as a little reminder, Vitor hails from Fortaleza, Brazil.
Throw in on the far sideline for Commonwealth. Kept alive, Giron. Has Denton in the middle of the field. Tries to go through Tennant McVea. Free kick. Called against McVea. A good chance here to replicate what we just saw this time for Commonwealth. They have relatively good positioning here on the set piece. About 20 yards away from the 18-yard box. This one to be taken by Cyrus. Towards the middle of the box, McVea knocks it back to Gunderson. And Gunderson clears this one outside the 18. On the far sideline, Gomes trying to keep it in play. But it'll just roll over the sideline. Tonight's Riverside Man of the Match is brought to you by the Riverside Sports Medicine team. The team, including doctors J.R. Barley, Stephanie Giamatorio, and Scott Kling, keep Lionsbridge players healthy and on the field. Far post. Riverside Orthopedics and Sports Medicine somehow it trickles into the back of the net. A goal for Lionsbridge FC. They double the lead. Is number 12 for Lionsbridge, Alex Touche, with his brace in the 58th minute. Off a lot of confusion from a free kick. He was able to knock in that goal off his head. Help preserve the lead for Lionsbridge as Palomares is brought down by Denton, and it looks like they both just slipped over the ball. Harsh call going against Commonwealth there. Lionsbridge was able to eat up a bit more time here as they'll get set for the free kick. McVea quickly plays it out to Palomares. Now towards the near sideline, Gunderson able to get around Cox. Cox with his arms all over the back of Gunderson though. Tries to play the ball around him, and that one's out for a corner. The substitute for AC Commonwealth. Onto the field is another attacker taking the place of Rojas. Palomares with the corner. Spinning away from the goal. Cooper gets his head on that one, but can't redirect it. Lee gets kicked in the hand. The foul against Denton. Free kick for Lionsbridge. Palomares. Lee, as well as Gomes over top of the ball. Palomares steps away. So it's just Gomes and Lee. Referee indicates 10 yards for the 5-man wall. Shots directs them. Gomes places the ball, so it's likely that he'll be the one taking the kick. As Lee take it actually and nearly put this around the wall into the back of the net. Great chance there for Lee. As Gomes fooled everyone, including the keeper. Keeper wasn't ready for the shot from James Lee. From the simplest projects to the most complex, the team at Image 360 Newport News can create and design indoor and outdoor signage, mobile graphics, promotional displays, and more. Image 360 Newport News continues to assure you a best-in-class solution every time. Are you ready to take your visual identity to the next level? Go to image360newportnews.com. That's image360newportnews.com. Lee wins possession for his side. After the goal kick, Gunderson lays it back to Biddle. This one just glances off Biddle's leg at a wrong angle and out of play for a throw-in. Cox looking for a teammate to throw the ball to, but not a lot of movement going around from his side. The defender slips up, gives the ball away to Palomares inside the 18. He'll take this outside of the foot into the back of the net. Lionsbridge, their fourth goal of the evening in the 89th minute. That one for Palomares. Unfortunate break there for AC Commonwealth. Is just a little bit of a wet field after the rain finally comes into play. The defender slips up. And they give away a straight into at the feet of Palomares, and it's all too easy for him. Nice finish with the outside of his right foot. Into the top corner of the net. Casey Schott's unable to get a hand on that one.
And that Lionsbridge goal is brought to you by
Coming soon to Newport News is the Cool Wave Washplex, the world's most epic high-tech car wash experience. Fun for the whole family. Groundbreaking car wash technology, and most importantly, a brand new immersive experience each week. There's experiences like Jungle Adventure, Alien Invasion, Under the Sea, and much more. That's opening soon on Jefferson Avenue in Newport News. Throwing for Commonwealth. Will get past Palomares in the through ball. Dearle is able to collect it nearly, though. Duran almost able to get a foot on that one and send it back across the field of play. Dearle slowing things down in the season finale for Lionsbridge FC. Their 7th and final contest of the season. This one is sent up towards Lee. Can't hang on to it. Knocked out of play off the back of Cooper. Thundering kick from Mike Harrell. Quick throw in. Intercepted in the middle of the field by Fitch. Clever move to nearly get around a defender, but he's brought down. Free kick for Lionsbridge. Richard Dearle, goalkeeper, will take his time getting the ball, but he's hurried up by the referee. McVea receives the ball and he'll take the free kick. Doesn't take too much time placing it. Anything really will do at this point when you're up 4-0 in the 90th minute. We'll play it across the field to Biddle. Now here's Eneli. Fitch. Gunderson. Fighting on the sideline. Clever touch, and linesman's flag is up. Cox with the foul on Gunderson. Their legs just got wrapped up there in a quick restart. There's the final whistle from the referee. Lionsbridge finishes with an undefeated season, 7-0, with a goal differential of 32-1. Here at Bailey Field, tonight's man of the match brought to you by Riverside Sports Medicine. Once again, Alex Touche. The goals started with Griffin Garrard in the 46th minute, right as soon as the second half started, just about 30 seconds in. Able to put the go-ahead goal for Lionsbridge FC before Alex Touche knocks in the brace in the 58th minute. Theo Biddle in the 84th minute provided the third goal of the night for Palomares off the defensive error. The beautiful finish into the top corner with the outside of his foot to halt the scoring. Charles Touche finishes the season with 8 goals, and he leads the team, so will win the Golden Boot for Lionsbridge FC. But thank you so much for tuning in. Whether this was your first broadcast of the season or you've been here every step of the way, thank you so much for tuning in. For everyone here on the production crew and at Lionsbridge FC, Trey Walker, Mike Santamaro, Austin Gregory, and everyone else behind the scenes and running the operations. I've been Austin Urch. Thank you so much for tuning in once again, and we'll see you next season.